you're stuck, I'm going to invite you to do this.
This is Soraya Altana. I'm a life designer, and you have the power to change in an instant.
So what happens when we're stuck is that, number one, is we have placed ourselves in a box and we cannot come out of that. So the first thing that I'm going to invite you to do is to give yourself permission. Give yourself permission to get out of there. Relinquish the need to stay stuck. You might think this is way off the charts, that I lost myself somewhere in the boonies and I know somebody needs to go find me. No, I'm telling you this because as a coach, I've been working with people enough to know that people do not give themselves permission, that somewhere in the files of our subconscious mind, we have a file that says that we need to stay stuck at a level, that we put a ceiling glass around us and we cannot come out of that, right? And why does that happen? Because, most likely somewhere in your life, there was a moment in your life when you wanted to come out and play and you wanted to offer the world your true self, your authentic self. And it's like, if you try to stick your hand and do something and oops, get what? You got slapped. And then you were like, oh my gosh, this is gonna happen again. Should I do this or not? And then you do it again, and guess what? Oh, you got slapped. And then you're like, this cannot be. I'm trying to do this, but for some reason it backfires. It turns out a way that I don't want. I get results that I don't want. But I'm gonna do it again. And you know what? You go out, and then when you get slapped, you stop putting your hand out because you learn. You get conditioned to say that when you do this, you get pain. Somehow. Maybe it has to be with your parents, with your caretakers. Maybe you did something, and because you did that, you would get pushed away, you would get laughed, you could get bullied, whatever it is. And you know what happens sometimes is that some people are really threatened. Your light threatens somebody's insecurities. And they didn't mean bad, they didn't mean wrong, but that's how they knew to stop. And I've seen it around time and time again as a coach. I see people that are stuck. I see people that say, you know what, help me get unstuck because I need to get to the other side. I see my island on the other side and I'm on this island and I don't know how to get there. And I'm saying, give yourself permission to build a bridge. Give yourself permission to get out of the island. And you will be amazed at what you do, because what happens is when we learn to do that, we learn to box ourselves and to create a glass ceiling that we couldn't break anymore. So that is why it's so important, because your mind works that way. Your body, your subconscious mind is so wired to not want to come out because something's going to happen. Why rock the boat? Somebody might get angry. It might not turn out well. You might fail, all these things. And I'm saying, give yourself permission. What is the worst thing that could happen? Give yourself permission to come to the other side, to come out of the box and play, to break that box so that you can offer your true talents, that which is in your heart, making it sing, that music that you have in the inside that the world needs to hear. You're authentic, you're real you. So if you're stuck, start with this. And the next step that I'm gonna give you, it's another video that I'm gonna post here. But the first thing, so important, is give yourself permission to be happy, permission to receive. Many people do not know how to receive. Permission to be loved. Many people, it's like they want to give, they want to love, but they are so into the box that they have not allowed themselves to receive the love, the joy, and that's my invitation to you. Allow yourself. How much love would you allow yourself to receive? How much love would you allow yourself to exchange? Sometimes it's easier to see it being given but not being received, right? So important, so critical. And you're going to start seeing how things evolve, how things change when you give yourself permission to come out of the box and play. This is Soraya Altana, and I'm inviting you to follow my next point that I'm going to share with you. And if you like this video, you can subscribe, and let's create more awesomeness together. I look forward to seeing you soon. And if you really want to get unstuck, follow the link below, because I have something for you. I have a 7-week journey where you and I are going to get you stuck, and you are going to commit to 3 things that you're going to do, and you're going to see how you can break through. I look forward to seeing you soon, and until then, I'm inviting you to design a life that you love.
You have the power to change in an instant.